God gave us the power of emotion, along with the mind, along with the power of word. Now, if we can learn to just utilize that for God's will and God's purpose. And and I already made another video before this, and I really hope it transmits and it gets through. But God does have a purpose, and if anything, then everything will happen the way it's supposed to. But we're in nature right now, doing our thing. But we're talking about the mind, the word, the emotion. You to speak anything of worth, of any value that resonates to what you want to do in your life, pertaining to any type of goals or dreams, then it's all going to be based on your vision, your mind, the words you speak, and the emotion that you have. Now, that's why when it comes to reading the Bible, a lot of people, they just have plastic faith. They don't know what that means when people say that, plastic faith. Well, plastic faith means that you just go around saying this, but you don't really have true faith in the matter of the fact. You just talk it, but you don't walk it. Plastic. So we need to learn to really put intent into. So when you're reading David, right, don't be ashamed, by the way, of the prophets that were writing in these Bibles. People want to talk so down on the Bible these days. They need to go back and read. These same people that talk about the Bible need to go and read the Bible, because what David was writing in the Psalms was absolute beatitude. Okay, now anyway, go into Psalms, go read David. Now, when you read David, instead of being like, yeah, reading it word like that, how about putting some emotion into it? Like, read it how he might have felt. You feel me? Go into character a little bit, if you have to try to get into tune with maybe the emotions David might have been feeling when he was writing those prayers. So, we got to get into the emotion. We got to stop just being plastic and being fake with God. We got to really, if you want to communicate with God, put in emotion, Put in emotion, This matters. The word that you speak out your mouth stems from what's inside your heart. What's stored in your heart. What you have stored in your heart is usually what ends up coming blurting out your mouth. So if we store inner things for God's glory in our heart, then we will be speaking for God's glory. But if we store trivial things in our heart, then that's what we'll be speaking about. So basically, we need to stay focused on God. We need to stay focused on, God will bring salvation in this life. We just must stay focused, though. You can't just focus on your own, what you want to do all the time. But I don't want to get off topic. It's about following your mind. It's about listening to your mind, what you say, and your emotions, understanding that, and how that communication plays a big role in our of course, God. Our communication with God. You know what I'm trying to say. Sorry if I'm fumbling a little bit with my words, okay? But we're trying to come into communication with the Almighty God, okay? And so when we talk about communication, it is very important that we communicate with God the right way, is all I'm saying. Now, I'm just going to close it out right there. No confusion. My thing's about to... Yeah, okay.